Welcome! Today we're journeying back to ancient Egypt, one of the greatest civilizations in history. From mighty pharaohs to mysterious mummies, towering pyramids to the sacred Nile, how well do you really know this ancient land? Let's get started. What is the longest river in Africa that flows through Egypt?
The Nile, the Amazon, the Congo.
The Nile. Which famous Egyptian monument has a human head and lion body?
The obelisk, the Colossus of Memnon, the Great Sphinx.
That's right, the Great Sphinx. Which pharaoh is most associated with the largest pyramid at Giza?
Tutankhamun, Ol, Khufu, or Ramses II.
Khufu. What writing system did ancient Egyptians use?
Cuneiform, hieroglyphics, Sanskrit.
It's hieroglyphics. What material did Egyptians use to make paper-like writing material?
Bamboo, papyrus, palm leaves.
Like Iris. What was the name of the Egyptian sun god?
Ra, Osiris, Anubis.
It's Ra. Which queen of ancient Egypt was famous for her beauty and political power?
Nefertiti, Hatshepsut, Cleopatra.
That's right, Cleopatra. Let's see. What was the process of preserving a body after death called?
Cremation, mummification, or embalming.
That's right, mummification. Which Egyptian god was associated with the dead and the afterlife?
Horus, Osiris.
It's Osiris. 10 down. What stone was key to deciphering hieroglyphics?
The Palermo stone, the Rosetta Stone, or the Carnarvon tablet.
The Rosetta Stone. In which country are the Great Pyramids of Giza located?
Egypt, Sudan, or Libya.
It's Egypt. What was the title given to ancient Egypt's rulers?
Sultan, pharaoh, or emperor.
That's right, pharaoh. Okay, which boy pharaoh became famous after his tomb was discovered in 1922?
Aten, Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun.
That's right, Tutankhamun. What were the tall, four-sided stone pillars built by Egyptians called?
Obelisks, menhirs, Yule.
That's right, obelisks. What was the name of the Egyptian goddess of magic and motherhood?
Hathor, Isis, or Bastet.
It's Isis. Which pharaoh ruled Egypt for the longest time, over 66 years?
Ramses II, Thutmose III, II.
It's Pepi II. What animal was the Egyptian god Anubis associated with?
Gat, who, crocodile, gal.
Where were the pharaohs of the New Kingdom buried?
Under the Great Pyramid, the Valley of the Kings, or the Nile Delta.
The Valley of the Kings. What internal organs were stored in canopic jars during mummification?
Heart and brain, liver, lungs, stomach, and intestines, or kidneys and spleen.
It's liver, lungs, stomach, and intestines. What was the ancient Egyptian book of spells and prayers for the dead called?
Book of Ra, Book of the Dead, Scroll of Osiris.
That's right, Book of the Dead. Which famous female pharaoh ruled Egypt as regent and then pharaoh?
Hatshepsut, Nefertiti, or Cleopatra.
That's right, Hatshepsut. What was the sacred symbol of life in ancient Egypt?
The Eye of Ra, the Ankh, or the scarab.
That's right, the Ankh. Which beetle was considered sacred and lucky in ancient Egypt?
Firefly, ladybug, or scarab.
That's right. What does the word pharaohs literally mean?
God, King, Great House, or Lord of the Nile.
That's right, Great House. Halfway there, which pharaoh is famous for the rock-cut temple at Abu Simbel?
Or Akhenaten, Thutmose III, Ramses II.
That's right, Ramses II. What was the name of the ancient Egyptian capital city on the Nile?
Ebes. What, Memphis? Alexandria?
That's right, Memphis. Which crop was not grown by ancient Egyptians?
Potatoes, wheat, or barley.
Potatoes. What is the name of the ancient Egyptian god with a falcon head?
2. Set, or Horus.
Orgoligal. Okay, which Greek city in Egypt was founded by Alexander the Great?
Alexandria, Cairo, Luxor.
It's Alexandria. What building housed the greatest library of the ancient world?
The Library of Athens, the Library of Babylon, or the Library of Alexandria.
It's the Library of Alexandria. How many sides does each face of the Great Pyramid have?
4, 3, or 5.
Which ancient Egyptian god was the god of wisdom and writing?
Tia, Num, or Thoth.
It's Thoth. What was the name of the chief minister who served the pharaoh?
Vizier, Bull, Scribe, Nomarch.
It's vizier. What does mummies originally derive from?
An Egyptian word for spirit, an Arabic word for wax or bitumen, a Latin word for burial.
It's an Arabic word for wax or bitumen. What famous monument stands near the pyramids at Giza?
The Temple of Karnak, the Great Sphinx, the Colossus of Memnon.
It's the Great Sphinx. Which annual event made Egyptian agriculture possible?
The Nile flood, the monsoon rains, the spring thaw.
It's the Nile flood. What was the name of Cleopatra's Roman lover who died with her?
Julius Caesar, Pompey, Mark Antony.
That's right, Mark Antony. What is the name of the hall inside Egyptian temples with many columns?
Hypostyle hall, or atrium, vestibule.
That's right, hypostyle hall. Which mineral salt was used in Egyptian mummification?
Natron, Hit, Alum.
Juan. Just 10 more. What are the large stone coffins that hold mummies called?
Catacombs, urns, sarcophagi.
It's sarcophagi. Which pharaoh introduced the worship of a single god, the sun disk Aten?
Ramses II, Thutmose III, Akhenaten.
Akhenaten. What empire conquered Egypt in 332 BC?
The Persian Empire, the Macedonian Greek Empire, or the Roman Empire?
The Macedonian Greek Empire. How did the ancient Egyptians count their number system?
Base 10, base 12, base 60.
Base 10. What is the name of the large temple complex near Luxor dedicated to Amun?
Temple of Karnak, Temple of Philae, or Temple of Edfu?
That's right, Temple of Karnak. What were ancient Egyptian workers paid with instead of money?
Grain and bread, gold coins, or papyrus scrolls?
Grain and bread. Which sea did ancient Egyptian trade ships sail into from the north?
Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, the Mediterranean Sea?
The Mediterranean Sea. What is the area called where the Nile splits into channels?
The Delta, Upper Egypt, the Fayoum?
The Delta. Let's see. Which stone was discovered in 1799 and helped decode hieroglyphics?
The Philae Stone, the Memphis Stone, or the Rosetta Stone?
It's the Rosetta Stone. What cats were sacred to the goddess Bastet in ancient Egypt?
Lions, tigers, domestic cats?
That's right, domestic cats. Last one. Which period marks the end of ancient Egyptian civilization?
The Roman conquest in 30 BC, the Arab conquest in 641 AD, the Persian conquest in 525 BC.
The Roman conquest in 30 BC. And that's a wrap. How did you do on ancient Egypt? Drop your score in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more quiz videos.